Hey, it's Zach from Us versus Herd, coming back today with another video. So what I want to talk about today is how to find some trading opportunities on the Tastyworks platform. So I'm going to be using the desktop version for this. So if you've never used it and you're using I'm going to be using the web platform for this. So if you've never used it, instead of the download, you go onto the Tastyworks website and they have the trading platform. You hit that and it opens up the web version. So I usually use the desktop version, as I said earlier. This is the web version. So when you go to the web version, you have all your tabs here. If you go to the grid and hit that, that's where we're going to be spending our time today. So what the grid is, basically it shows a bunch of stocks, and they have preset things here like what they find notable, and this will be your positions, high options volume, live on Tasty Trade futures, liquidity, Tasty Trade stocks, market, all that jazz. So I'm just going to keep it on notable stocks. So what you can see here is you can go to, this is how you organize the actual grid. So you go to original here. This is how it usually looks. I usually separate it by the IV rank, so the highest ones go to the top. So this is probably the most effective way. So instead of, using the original, what I like to do to find opportunity on this platform is to go to the IV rank. So the highest ones go to the top. And then I'm able to find a stock that has high IV so I can trade it for options. So right now Tesla's at 99.0% IV. That's incredibly high. So what I would recommend is that, and the reason for that is mostly because there's earnings. So like again, on the side here, it says E for earnings and how many days out they are. So that's 5, 11. So some of these up here will be close to earnings. So if you're going to trade them for, if you're going to have an expiration date that's within the earnings date, then I would recommend that you're careful about that because that's going to affect your trade majorly. So here it is in this regard. What I like to do to find it is I go up in here and say, okay, if I didn't know what Tesla was or Apple or any of these companies here, I would look into them to see. I would look into them to see what I could find out about them and if I would be willing to trade them. You also want to look at their charts, obviously, and see what they're all about. So, for example, if I wanted to go to trade Tesla, I would click it, and if and I would open up a trade tab. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I feel like a lot of people don't have ideas on what kind of stocks to trade, and a lot of times this will change. So it'll always give you a high IV stock, meaning you'll be able to get strike prices on your options further away from the money with a higher credit. So that's what IV does. So the higher the IV, the further you can go from in the money, and the higher credit you can get for it. So that's why I like to use this tool, because the high V will always be up on the top and it'll always be something different. Sometimes like, Tesla or whatever, if it keeps going, being, really, really volatile, it'll stay at the top. But a lot of times there's a whole bunch on here, and this is a whole scroll. As you can see, I'm not even, most of the way there. But this is my favorite tool. So I feel like a lot of people don't know how to find stocks to trade. They get, kind of tired and like, oh, I don't know what to trade or what to do. So this is just a way to empower the traders, to give them some opportunity. So you can separate this by anything you like. I usually just do the IV rank, and so this gives you the opportunity to trade any kind of stock, and you can also see the stock price here. So you can go to any of these stock prices here and find out which one fits your trading strategy best. Like for me, I usually trade Priceline and Tesla. Those are some of my two favorites because they have a high stock price, and I'm able to get, especially with high IV, I'm able to get strike prices far out of the money and get a good credit for them and not be in danger. However, the IV is high, so that the chances are higher that they would, move a lot. So it would either, if you go up or go down a lot, that's the idea. That's why the credits are higher, and that's why you can go further out of the money and get a high credit, because the chances of them getting that, to that number are higher when the IV is higher. So this is just a quick video explaining to you guys how you can also find some trading ideas, an effective way to do it. Like I said, don't forget there is earnings on the side, and just remember, guys, if you do like this video, please leave a like and subscribe and comment. We do come up videos as much as we can. We haven't been on it for a while. We've been pretty busy, so thank you for your patience. Anyone new subscribers here, we thank you for subscribing to our channel, and remember, it's always us versus herd, so join us.